baby.
What is up, you guys? Welcome to day 17. I've got my coffee, my witch's brew candle going, my pumpkin spice coffee candle. I'm a full vibe. Yeah, you had to know that I got it. So it kind of goes with my whole mood today. I posted something on Instagram. I do this sometimes. I woke up really early this morning. I was like, I have this new saying. I'm like, you know how people like hold my beer? I'm like, hold my martini and watch. So I was very much in that mood this morning. And I sometimes post these things mostly for you guys because in talking with you in my DMs and my subscribers on Instagram, I always prioritize their DMs and just speaking to them and all of you guys and seeing your comments and what you're going through. I recognize that the past couple months or even the past year or currently you might be going through something that's really, really difficult. So I wrote this out and I kind of want to go through it with you guys today, just in terms of knowing your worth, kicking butt and taking names, like making the ish happen. So I want you to take a minute today to maybe think about what you've gone through this past year that might have been a little bit difficult and take a moment to be freaking proud of yourself. And if you want to share what you conquered this month and what was difficult and you're still standing and you're here, like, honestly, this is the space. Like, if you want to clap for your damn self, we are here to clap for you and with you. So share the thing that you went through, what you navigated through. It might have been a trying time where you weren't sure what was going to happen. Like the whole unknown could have been difficult. You might have had situations with friends or family and just growing through that. Health and whatnot. Okay. So it could have been a multitude of things, maybe all the things, and you made it through. Be proud of yourself. I don't think that we take enough time sometimes to pause and be proud of ourselves for not only our accomplishments, but also conquering things that were freaking impossibly difficult. Like so hard. Like just take a moment and be like, I got through that with flying freaking colors. Like most people would have just like had a nuclear meltdown and I'm still here and I'm still standing and we are going to grow through it. So I want you to be able to today think about the frustrating moments that you've had over the past couple months. It might sting a little bit, but it's good for the soul. The frustrating moments, the tears. I shared those with you guys. The silent battles that nobody knows about. Like there's stuff that you guys will never know about that I've gone through, even in just the past couple of weeks. And you know what? Sometimes I just want to protect you guys from it where I'm like, they don't need to know about that. That's not going to help anything. And it's very sometimes frustrating, especially on my end, because you'll never hear my side of the story on certain things. And that I'm okay with as long as you are protected and you have a positive space. So I'm good with it. And I know for the most part, like 99.9% of the people here are super positive and have the brains and capacity to know the things. So I try to not worry about those things. And same to you, I don't think that you should either. Don't try and always defend yourself and worry what other people think about you. If you surround yourself with positive, like-minded people, they'll figure it out on their own. Did you ever hear my Coke Pepsi theory? This is my theory. And I think that this speaks so loud in life. And I've thought this since I'm a kid, and I've never heard this elsewhere. Like this Pepsi Coke theory is my own. So as a kid, I would watch, and this isn't a dig on which one tastes better. This has nothing to do with that. It's the way that they advertise. Coca-Cola is the Santa Claus, Christmas, classic. We are here. We are happy. We are who we are. Okay? We're good. Pepsi's MO for a long time was, we're better than Coke. You should do a taste test. We're better than Coke. Hi, Coke does this. They're not cool anymore. We're cooler. And I'm sitting there being like, I want to be like Coke. Like, I don't want to be so worried about what somebody else is doing. Just let me do me. And I think that speaks louder. So in a world where there's a lot of Pepsis that talk a whole gang of crap about other people, be Coca-Cola and just do you. I think that is so much more peaceful to be around. It speaks volumes. It's amazing. So on that note, contrary to what some might think, strong people, if you're feeling like you are being told that you have an attitude problem or that you go against the grain, strong people don't have an attitude. They do. What they do have is high standards, boundaries, like we talked about, and they sure as heck don't bow down to anybody and they don't buckle under pressure. So sure, it might come off to certain people sometimes as that, especially women, that girl has an attitude. Nope, that's just a strong woman. That's a strong woman with a backbone. That's literally it. So stop apologizing is my point. Do you and be okay with you. And if someone wants to talk about you and be like Pepsi and talk a whole gang of crap on you, be like Coke and be like, I'm good over here. Santa Claus, vintage. I'm going to let my freak flag fly. Like, I am me and I am good with that. And if you need to listen to the Greatest Showman playlist on repeat, that literally got me through the entire summer. If you guys didn't see my video of, it was like the life update video, that was such a difficult day. I think I listened to the Greatest Showman playlist like 3 times that day. It was so hard, but it got me through it. And the song, This Is Me, like you are you. You are who you are, and you are beautiful the way that you are. If somebody has a freaking problem with that, then let them be under their little dark cloud. Cool? So if you do feel like you're scrutinized for having an attitude or being different or whatever, you are a strong, capable human being, like I said, with boundaries, high standards. You don't buckle under pressure and you don't bow down to people. Cool? So know your worth. If you feel like you are at this part in your story where you are waiting for the light at the end of the tunnel, I really think that it's your time to light that bee right up yourself. And what I mean by that is stop waiting on somebody else to give you the answers. Stop waiting on your boss to give you permission, or your parents, or if you're in school, your professor or whatnot. Light it up yourself. You will figure it out, and you will probably figure it out better and faster and in a more you type of way than you ever would have by following somebody else. So trust your gut. If you guys ever heard me say this joke, Sivako. If you guys have ever rode Flight of Passage in Disney, trust your guide and be brave. I always think that whenever I'm nervous of anything, like literally like public speaking or whatever, if I get like a little ounce of jitters, you guys, before I walked into Halloween Horror Nights, Andre and I looked at each other and were like, Sivako, rise to the challenge. And it might be corny, but damn, it winds me up. It's like my own little lose yourself 8 Mile type of song. It just cranks me and I'm like, Sivako, let's freaking go. But seriously, light your own dang path. Stop being so concerned about what other people have to say. So what I would love for you guys to go through today is not only taking the time to be proud of those hard things that you went through this year. You can keep them to yourself. You don't necessarily have to share them. I haven't shared everything with you guys. You don't know half of it. I think that the surface level might look like I was sad about like my house, or I don't know what it would look like, but nobody really knows the compound of your situation and where like all of these different events might be that you might quietly be just trying to conquer. And maybe you did already conquer some of them, and you should be so freaking proud of yourself. And on that note, stop waiting for this light at the end of the tunnel for somebody else to shine the light. Light that bee up yourself. Make it happen. We don't swear a lot on this channel because there's youngins that watch, or so I hear. So we're going to try and keep it a family channel. But I love you guys, and just please know that I am proud of you, and we are here for you as a community. And by the way, just to extend this out, and I'm going to talk more about like earning potential and all of that and dreams and goals. But in terms of community, most of you, I'm pretty sure, have the Daily Grind Planner and or the workbook. Either one of those, you can join our Daily Grind community group if you just want a space of like happy, like-minded go-getters that are talking about their goals every day. That doesn't exist many places on the internet for free, by the way. And we just monitor the group. Like we make sure that stays positive. I go in there live. We hang out. I just went in there live today. I love it. So we have that group, and I'm going to continue to try and do new stuff for you guys, but you are strong. You are capable. You are amazing. And if nobody told you, like, you've got this. Seriously, you have done hard things before, and you can do them again, and you will get through it. And it'll be amazing on the other side of it. So I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, dudes.